Just doing a little update with my new camera. It's a Samsung S6. It's got quite a nice camera on it. And just showing you what it was like outside. And just gonna give you a little update on the power jack. It is cloudy today, so it's only putting in 400 watts, it says there. 462 it says here. It has some draws on it, like that charge is always plugged in. There's another battery being charged off it, so let's see what I'm up to. $173 saved, almost 700 kilowatts produced. It's lasting a long time compared to some people, what they say these things last. This is a newer one, so I'm thinking maybe some of the newer ones are better than the older ones. I did fix a diode that wasn't heat sinked properly inside, so that would have been a failure point if I didn't fix it. So maybe it's just that you have to open these up and check their quality control. System. Got my two 40 amp Tracer MPPTs. Got my SW 3000 watt continuous 6000 watt surge. They say 10 seconds, but it actually surges pretty much till it overheats and then shuts down. It goes for longer than 6 seconds because I was running 5000 watts off this thing for about 10 minutes and it ran no problem. It actually didn't even get warm. The fans were on, but didn't even get that warm. I got my Unigi 135 amp hour. The person that sold these to me, they're selling them brand new. They say they're 135 amp hour. I'm not exactly sure what they are capacity wise. Maybe someone can tell me what these numbers mean. They said they discharged a few and they said they're approximately 135 amp hours. I don't know at what rate and to what depth of discharge they charge them to, but I have 12 of these, and this is one of my EV battery packs I made. I turned it from 43 volts to 14.4 volts. Got my balancer on here, and then this shows the voltage of each cell. Right now it says that that they're all balanced, and it's not attempting to balance them. One thing I don't like about these balance these balance boards is you have to, every time it balances it, you have to unplug it and plug it back in if you want it to balance again. You can't just leave it plugged in like a BMS system and then just leave it there and let it manage itself. This, every time you charge it, you have to unplug that and plug it back in, and then that would make it so it starts balance charging it again. Another little project I have 5 LiPo cells, 2600 milliamp hours. So this will be a 5S 2600 milliamp hour pack that I plan on putting in this battery. I ordered balance leads for it. I'm just waiting for the balance leads. But anyways, so this is going to come apart. This is going to go inside of it. Should easily fit, as you can see. And that's going to go in there. And then I'll be able to use my porta-cable set again, because everything in there is dead right now. I'm eventually going to use these. I think I might use these in a e-bike if I ever buy one. I have a bike here. It's a cheapie. Might get like the e-bike conversion kit, who knows. But this is mostly to check the camera on this phone and to give you guys a little update. I am filming in 1080p 60 frames a second I'll be uploading with, and this camera can do 4K at 30 frames a second, but most people don't have that, so I think I'd rather shoot at 60 frames a second, 1080p. And just giving an overview of my system. This is what my batteries sit at after about a week of sitting with no charge, 12.8 volts. That's a pretty healthy battery if it sits at 12.8 volts and doesn't die. It's actually 12.8, like 8.6, 8.7, so it's almost 12.9 volts. Every once in a while I just shut my grid tie inverter off, flip my 2 main breakers for solar, and then I watch my system do its job. Give them a top up here and there. These one thing fallback with these displays, they update quite slow, but other than that, I really like these Tracer charge controllers just because they're so cheap. Like these are like $200 each Canadian, plus the meter, so it's about $250, and they handle 40 amps continuous. I had 56 amps running through this one here, and it didn't run like that for too long. It was like cloud edge effect, so on and off. And that's what I'm producing on a pretty cloudy day. And so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the footage quality of this new camera, and hit the like button, it helps, and subscribe.